Here's something to consider when looking at a dashcam style, and by that I mean notice the shape. This is what we call a wedge shape, and this is the bifocal A329S. And why it matters is because when you are in the driver's seat, that screen, notice how it kind of points down, so it is not that visible to see what the dashcam is showing. Here is another dashcam also of the wedge style. This is the 70mm A810. And notice that the screen is visible from the driver's seat. And now that is a little bit higher in terms of the screen. So if this was mounted here, it might be easier, but still the angle is quite a bit where you almost kind of have to go like this to be able to see the screen. And especially if you wanted to be changing the menu settings often, doing this over and over to be able to see the screen clearly might get a little bit annoying. However, once a dashcam is installed and set up, you're probably not going to be messing with the settings and you're not going to be looking at it while driving. It's kind of like set it and forget about it. So this is more of a nitpick. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something you want to be aware of. But this actually could be a deal breaker for you, and this is a trend that I'm seeing more often with 4K dashcams. Notice that the screen turned off after a period of time. The dashcam is still recording, but the screen turns off, and I suspect it does that to keep the dashcam running cooler since it's running at 4K. And this compounds the situation of not being able to see the screen, not only because of the angle, but also because it's off. Now, not all 4K dashcams do that. The 70mm A810 is running at 4K and is able to keep the screen on all the time. However, this is a trend that I'm seeing more often across several brands, not just bifocal. And I think both of these dashcams have their merits. Bifocal is a really good brand, just like 70mm is a good brand. But I would say if you're looking for a dashcam where you can see the screen and also for the screen to stay on all the time, always look at that, the shape of the screen, the angle of the screen, and take a look at the options of whether you can disable the screensaver mode if you want to have the screen on all the time.